What's up guys, it's Mike here, and today I have a few things to share with you. So this minimalist thing, it scares you, doesn't it? Well, me too. It still scares the heck out of me. So I'm by no means a minimalist, but I'm trying to pursue and learn how a minimalist would think. And if you want to really learn more about minimalism, you should really head off to the guys who are called the Minimalists. I actually found them through their documentary called The Minimalists. And yeah, that's a lot of minimalists. Anyways, I love their phrase, use things and love people because the other way doesn't work. So it's only been 4 months since I've learned about this concept and have been applying it into my life, and boy, it's made a difference. I feel more intentional about everything. Everything now has its own spot for itself and it serves a purpose. And best of all, I've been able to focus on more important things in my life and use my mental capacity to do those things instead of redundant things like choosing what to wear or what to use. The more choices you have, the more paralyzed you become, and we'll get to that. So I used to think I was a collector of rare things, and you know, I was proud of it. But then slowly it bogged me down because I was just spending all my time looking for the best deals, acquiring things, and then maintaining the things, and then being scared to lose the things or damage the things, and you know, it just really weighs me down. So I found out that I usually hold on to things for 3 reasons. The first being, I think I may need it someday, so I shove it into a corner or a closet or my drawer. And the second being, the object is associated with a memory or a feeling, emotion that I think it will fade if I throw it away. And number 3, I'm worried that people will think different of me if I don't have those things. I'm worried about my identity, my status, and really, if I throw stuff away, I think I'll be losing myself. I'll be losing me. But you know, through this process, I've learned that to never ever associate things with my emotions or my memories. Objects are just objects. And I found out that when we buy things, we buy them because we attach ideas, imagination, dreams, emotion, and status to those things. Beauty to makeup, cars to status, and really cool gadgets to being cool, or high-tech, or sharp, or slick, or I don't know. Or maybe like productivity to your laptop, your camera, your watches, your smartphones, so that you think you can do more work. Whereas in reality, you just need to get down to it, sit down, and get to work. So it's so much easier looking at thing as a thing, and that's my objective when I'm decluttering. And decluttering is great and all, but it isn't the end. And decluttering is only the first step. The purpose is on the other side of decluttering. So as you select and reduce your things, you start to understand yourself better. You start to understand your core values and truly what's important to you. And I think that's the essence of minimalism. So, with clutter out of the way and things are as it should, you'll understand that when we are no longer able to change the situation, we are challenged to change ourselves. And I've learned that I've been compelled to ask deeper questions from myself. When did I give so much meaning to my things? When did I become so discontented? What is truly important in life? What makes me happy? What would I do for free because it makes me happy? And who do I want to become? How am I going to define my own success? How can a life with less add value rather than subtract from it? How might my life be better with less things? And how can I make more with less? So answer these questions or you start buying things. Well, at least I did. I can't speak for you, but for me, when I didn't know what was important, I started filling the void with things. I filled my life with stuff. I have a problem. Everyone knows this, and my friends know this, and I know this. I buy a lot of things, and then I return them, so I know what I'm talking about. When I answered these questions for myself, life became simpler. I was less stressed, and I was happier. You start living deliberate lives with passion and purpose, and really, it's an intentional life. We don't become more through acquisition. We become more through action. So you don't need anything to start. I found out that marketing companies are very good at what they do, to turn wants into needs. And that's how they get people to buy things. But no, in reality, when you buy things, you just have more. You're still the same person, you don't become more. You can have everything in the world and still do nothing with it. Acquiring things won't do the work for you. You still need to do the work. So the cold hard truth is that nothing you think you need is really necessary for you to start to go achieve your goal. I didn't realize this, but all those hesitations of mine were nothing more than excuses. And I realized more that it's not about what I have, but what I do with what I have and the actions that I need to take to move me closer to who I want to become. The realization for myself, and I hope this helps you too, is that we are enough. We just need to go work and take action to make our lives better. Taking a step back, I realized that I already have everything that I need. And no matter how much we buy, we don't become more of a whole person. And the key and how it ties into minimalism is that when you start reducing your things and reducing your choices from many choices to a few choices to only one choice, you have no choice. Instead of thinking of the many options there is to do, it narrows down to what you can do. And actions you can do beats thinking about what you're going to do every single time. That's when you start taking action, start creating, and start living. So to answer how to make more with less, it's simply just consume less and start living more. Stop consuming things like watching TV, watching videos, watching movies, playing games. Stop buying things just because people say it's cool. And really, just stop acquiring things that don't make you better. You make yourself better. So I've started my journey on how to make more with less. With less waste of time, I can spend it more for myself, my friends, my family. For less spending on things that I don't need, I can spend it on traveling and experiences. And with less stuff cluttering the space in my house, I can clean the house in 10 minutes. I freed the time that I was on Amazon, Best Buy, Craigslist, scouring the internet for the best deal for things that I think I need, but I really don't. And I use all the time that I use for product research to see which is the best for me so that I can put it back into reading, personal development, learning how to build a business, working on myself, building myself physically, creating new content, and really improving my craft. So I like to end off with a quote from John Maxwell: "An unintentional life accepts everything but does nothing. An intentional life only embraces the things that will add to its mission and purpose." So if anything, the takeaway from this video is consume less and start living more. Go work on yourself and the thing that you love to do. And I'm still discovering my one thing, and I think it's related to building videos and talking to people and really sharing my journey and documenting my story, so it might encourage others to do the same. So that's all for now. Please like the video if it helped in any way. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and share it with a friend if you think it would help them. So as always guys, create every day, laugh often, find your way, and make it happen. See ya! And it's funny, just a side note about just to get started, you don't need a lot of things. This is the setup that I've used to film this video. So it's just a wall, a tripod, and a lamp that I already have. So that's pretty basic, and I hope it encourages you to just go out and do what you want to do and what will move you closer to where you want to be. So I hope that helped, that side note, and that's it for now. See you guys.